Hello everybody, it's Yuki back from another video from Blasted OG. Today I'm going to be coming at you with a brand new story time. It's sure to give everybody a laugh. Today I'm going to be calling this story time the Jager Bash. Okay, now this particular story time had occurred maybe a few days ago, honestly, before Christmas Eve, before New Year's Eve, either before or after Christmas, so I'm not too sure on that timestamp, but it's with my friend Tails, and we had planned a day of debauchery. You see, we had planned a very fun, nice afternoon, and it had been set up for Tails to come around noon, a little bit before noon, so he could get there early in the day, and we could, really extend the time that we were going to do whatever we were going to do. And, this probably took place about maybe 10-15 minutes before Tails arrives to my place. I popped open the champagne. Now, to get specific, it was a Cook's Brut champagne. Not sure how to really say the name, but that's what it was, and it was alright, I had a few swigs of it out the bottle, like a fucking monster, before he comes over. And then, he came over and we had a few more shots in the, in cups. Not really shots, more like Coke cups in the shots. And, we drank that up. And, eventually, we got into the car with my stepdad and, stepbrother and all that. And they were taking us down out to the store and to the ABC store. Blah, 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 blah. We ended up with 2 pints of Jägermeister. And then they take us down to the gas station, which is just right down the road anyways. And the first thing we do is hop out, grab our bags, grab our skateboards, and go right up the hill to this cemetery. And what we do around there is this nice wraparound road around the cemetery that was a part of it. That would, that you could skate down, and you could get some good speed on it, and it wasn't, like, fast enough to fall. But, like, if you didn't watch out, you'd hit it like a pine cone or something, you'd probably eat shit, But, we go up there, and we probably, we go around the loop a few times, and, we chill out for a minute, and we sit down on the boards, breathe for a second, and we look out across the town, because you can see the whole town. And, we pop open the, we open the Jägermeister, and we start taking some shots out of it. And honestly, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fucking, bitter and shit, we didn't really finish that bottle that day either. We only went through, more than half of it, but, it was enough for both of us to get pretty fucked up, you know what I mean? And so we take our first few sips of that, our first few shots, I should say. And, we're not, drunk or anything yet, but I think we're feeling a little buzzed. And, we did also have that champagne, so there was a little bit in us. Obviously, I forgot to mention, whenever I first stood up out of my chair, after being on my computer for so long, after drinking the champagne and shit, I kind of stumbled a little bit when I stood up. That's how I knew I was starting to get fucked up. And that was even before the Jägermeister, man. So, we put the Jägermeister back in the bag a little bit, and we can't call it these dudes that we knew. We're making fun at them, screaming at them, not really screaming, but we're kind of hooting and hollering at them, and they know us, so it's all cool, whatever, and, we put the hooch back in the bag, and we take a few more spins around the circle on the skateboard, and, eventually we make our ways out of this cemetery down the road, and down into town, and, that's when we started really getting around and stuff, and, it took a lot longer than it ended up, feeling like. But, we took our sweet time because we were all slow and fucked up, and we were trying to skate through, and we were skating pretty good, I would say, but, we were running around. I ran through the road like a fucking hooligan. We had to get across. It's pretty fucked up where I live. And, we get across and everything. We're making our way downtown, down the road, skating. we're drunk, we're talking, and there's people watching, looking at us, probably thinking we're fucking idiots and shit, and we're degenerates and whatnot. And I don't fucking blame them. We pretty much were, and are. We're fucking stoned as shit. We're hitting pins. We were smoking fucking joints. We were smoking weed. We were drinking. We were acting fucking fools. And we ended up getting into like the meat of town where everybody was, and we started skating through people on the sidewalks and shit, and they'd all get out of the way. And then we made our way down through to this, I'm not sure really what it was, but it was like this thing you could climb, and I wouldn't say oil rig, but it looked like some sort of rig that they would take stuff out of or something. I don't know. Water tower. It didn't look like a water tower or anything, so I'm not really sure what it was. But, we did attempt climbing that a few times, and I made my first attempt trying to climb up this ladder bit and getting, like, high up enough to shimmy myself across the wall and all that. And then eventually I found an easier way, more indirect but easier way to get through, and we never really made it up that, thing. But, we played around there, but like, the whole reason we ended up leaving that area so fast is because while we were doing it, we noticed, like, before we started climbing, that there was already, like, this car there. But, there's always a car there, so we didn't give a fuck, we didn't care. So we started, like, doing whatever, climbing and all that. And then this one other car is driving by, and it whips, like, really fast. It whips up into the fucking parking lot. Right, and the car lights stay on and shit, and I drop down, and I'm like, Tails, get the fuck down, And, we get the fuck down, and, we grab our shit, like, our drinks, cause, we got some drinks from the store, cause we went into the, little gas station and shit, got some Gatorades and all that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got them Reese's Take 5s or whatever. Those were pretty fucking fire, but I'll be honest. Reese's Take 5s and like a lemon lime fucking Gatorade just fucking slapped. But, we climbed that, and we ended up getting down and leaving that area and skating off. And then we actually ended up making our way to the, the skate park in my town, and we didn't actually, like, do any skating at the skate park, to be honest. We kind of just, so what we did was, we ended up going down this hill. We butt-bombed down it, because we were too fucked up to skate it. So we butt-bombed down this hill, walked through the parking lot looking for, like, those vending machine canned drinks and stuff. We never really found one, but we ended up going back up to the skate park and just sitting up there and smoking bowls on the quarter pipes and shit, because no one was really there at all. So we just sat there and smoked bowls for a little bit. And I ended up going home not too long after that. I got my stepbrother to pick me up, and it was all cool. I went home, had a good time, ended up passing out. And for the past few days, I haven't been able to tell this story time, because it's all been pretty fuzzy, and I've been able to piece it back together with help of tales and shit. So if you guys enjoyed this story time, leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really enjoy if you did. Obviously, my social medias are up at the top. If you'd like to follow them, it would be greatly appreciated also. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys off with this, and everyone have a great day, night, whatever you're doing. Just know that you're worth it, and that you mean a lot to people in this world, and you can do anything you want to. Other than that, have a nice day, and I'm out. Bye.